You didn't realize that. He's the guy with the code.
Oh. But also the guy that even today I told myself this time I would actually read the crypto news, but more than a few titles I didn't. But I guess
no, you don't need to read crypto news. You create crypto news.
Yeah, I guess that's what that's also a.
I don't read the news. I am the news.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Utsav was just making himself a coffee. He thinks it's in 30 minutes. So he's either going to join us in a minute or two, or he's going to join us in about half an hour. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah,
it depends on the coffee, right?
Yeah,
it depends on the coffee, right?
Bless. I don't know if you caught the episode a couple of weeks back. We had a lovely lady called Maria or Marina who was on the show, and it was very late for her. And yeah, she must have fallen asleep right after the introductions. That was a good episode.
Her name is Maria Agafonova. He happens to live in a wonderful country of Thailand. And not only she did what you just described, but also she was hit with the news that she's attending about 10 minutes before. So
that's pretty much how we work around here. I think, Amy, to be fair, you were blessed with the longest notice I've ever give a guest on this show. You knew about 2 days ago. Advantage.
Advantage.
To be fair, I think Amy has a good advantage here anyway. You're pretty hot on what's happening in the latest.
No, I'm really not hot at all.
I'm giving you a big build up here now. You have to prove something to her.
Is the blockchain editor, crypto editor, not me. So I'm not up to date at all. I read the brief and I was like, I don't know if I can do any of these games, but we'll see how it goes.
To get good stuff in the end, I'm not sure, but maybe he should have his own group because he's too good.
To be fair, especially when it comes to the last round, Utsav does knock it out the park. But yeah,
not only he's that, but he's also in the country which is rather soon to become the world's most populated one. And he certainly knows his folks around there. There's enough people to make their own podcast. I'm positive.
Are you saying he's colluding on answers? He has a whole network of people.
All of India supporting him.
He's got all of India in a WhatsApp group ready for the show.
It's like that movie, what was it called? Slumdog Millionaire or whatever. Where
it was a good film. It was a good film, that was a good one. But yeah, I have just reached him as it goes. He's just gone, shit, thought it was 30 minutes away. Just started dinner. Lol. So I think he's going to... 1 o'clock in the morning for your dinner. So you know how bad that is for your digestion.
He's going to come in and smell like curry?
Well, depends, man. I mean, we eat more curry over here than anyone in the world, so I think. Right, I live right, we're very close to the Baltic Triangle, which is a famous place in the world for curry. It's a beautiful part of the world.
Oh, you mean in Manchester?
No, between Dudley, Kidderminster, and I forget the third point, but this is going into very random territory. We should have got Erica on for this. You remember Erica who was on episode 3, I think. She actually runs something called the Crypto Curry Club over here, where they basically have meetups in 4 or 5-star curry restaurants all around the country.
Oh my God, fun.
And they trade smells.
Well, I mean, nothing better than the smell of a fine cooking curry.
I gotta get into this crypto curry club then.
I didn't think it meant something.
Yeah, well, my favorite thing is...
It sounded pretty random.
It is very random, but I can link random things together, buddy. That's what I do. My favorite thing about her network at the minute is her newsletter is called The Crypto Courier, which I love that. Everything about that is...
Love a good play on words.
you are going to fit in very well around here then. Right, guys. I mean, that's 6 minutes of inane waffling for those of you watching on YouTube. Hello. Welcome to NeverMind the Shitcoins. As you can tell, it's a little bit more casual around here since last week's craziness in Malta. I'm not still hungover, I promise. But we do have a little bit of a bonus round based on that later.
You have your picture all over the internet now as one of those. What letter were you?
I was S.
S.
I don't know whether I'm backwards. At least it was the pictures with my T-shirt on. Yeah.
Why was that?
And
So
Dionne was L. I think we were all just quite glad that we didn't get our beards trimmed or anything with Alex and those scissors. So it was dicey. It was dangerous.
Some people got scared for a minute when he was like approaching people with a sharp object.
Exactly. Yeah. The things we do for their day job, eh?
That was the moment I felt relieved I wasn't there.
You should have been there.
Oh man, you should. It was a lot of fun, though. Honestly can't describe, buddy. But yeah, on that note, should we get some quick introductions for people? Should we start with our new guest, Amy? Would you like to give us a brief introduction so the good folk out there know who you are?
Sure. I am a Hacker Noon editor and the host of the Hacker Noon podcast.
Woo! Yes, which I was fortunate enough to be. It was so much fun the other day recording that, so I can't wait to hear the final version when that comes together. And well, I mean, Noam, who doesn't remember Noam? Do you want to give us a brief introduction, my friend?
I am an Everscale community member. I'm an initial member of Cryptography Subgovernance.
Yeah.
Let me repeat that. Cryptography Subgovernance.
Yes, I mean, Noam's a smart cookie, bless him. And Eugene, we all know and love him by now, but give us an intro, Eugene.
I'm a digital nomad. Happened to be one of the founders of Everscale Academy. Makes me very proud. And I've read every article of Ben Sunderland on Hacker Noon. That says it all about me.
My number one fan. I haven't done anything for quite a while over there, so I need to get some blogging done again soon, I think. All work and no play, or all play and no work. Who knows? But on that note, should we play our first game, guys? It's called. I thought of a good name for this while you were away, Eugene. The 1 week you were away, and it hit me like a truck. Non-fungible.
I should go away more.
No. God, the show misses your energy, my friend. Yes, but it hit me. It hit me in the silence. Non-fungible news, which I quite liked. So it's a bit like the latest cryptocurrency news, and there are some kind of bigger headlines in there, but the questions are generally kind of worded a bit randomly, or it's the weird and wacky side of things. You know, if you want serious news, go listen to Pomp or Peter McCormack. Maybe, they're very sensible people. I'm not. Right. So our first question, guys, and let's just do teams. Noam, you're going to be looking after Amy for us, and then Utsav's going to join Eugene when he comes along, and we'll all have a good old time. Again, the points don't really matter to anyone except Eugene and Dionne, so
if he brings the curry, he can join. Yes.
Oh yes, definitely. We'll all quiz him very heavily on what he's had for dinner, and so we were waiting for him when he gets here. We'll all just sit here like, go on, Utsav.
And I hope it's not the leaky omelet.
Oh. Right. Remember, Eugene, bell chart of depravity. Let's not scare people off with omelette chats. Right. So question number 1, non-fungible news. Why was $47 million not quite enough for we the people to reclaim the Constitution? Ooh. I see blank faces. I can see
somebody put the Constitution online for sale.
All right, there's a couple of words in there, but I'm going to need more. There's links to crypto, of course.
Okay, so somebody did an NFT. Somebody did an NFT of a constitution of a country and is holding it hostage.
I've got your constitution held hostage. If you want it, give me $250 in gas fees.
So
unfortunately, not my friends. But he said it's a damn good guess. Amy, what are you guys thinking?
Can you repeat, please?
Yes, please repeat.
Why was $47 million not quite enough for we the people to reclaim the Constitution? I'll be honest, Eugene had all the right words somewhere in there, but kind of missing the story.
I'm just coming to terms with the fact that I am highly unqualified to be on this podcast.
Have you just realised you've got something else to do? Oh, that's my mum on the phone.
Then I call a friend because...
Join the club. Nobody knows anything here.
Yeah, you're texting itself. Why did you ask?
Wait.
I thought we were friends.
They needed 48 million.
It was not enough.
Perfect. This wasn't enough.
You know what, actually? Amy, yeah, that's a damn good answer. That's actually pretty much it. So what it was, for those who haven't heard the story, you had something called Constitution DAO, which formed. And so there are, I believe, only 14 first edition prints of the original US Constitution out there in the world, 2 of which are held privately, and 1 went up for sale very recently. And so a bunch of crypto fans formed a DAO very, very quickly and basically wanted to buy the actual real thing, put it in a museum. I don't know what they wanted to do with it, but it all seemed good and hearty. But yeah, they literally just missed out, apparently, due to additional costs involved in storage and transportation of the paper. I know no one likes to know it all in hindsight, but I've got a laminator they could have borrowed. Saves a few quid, doesn't it, guys? But yeah, they didn't get outbid. They had the best bid, but then they couldn't afford the upkeep, and so had to settle for the second bid, which is quite sad, really.
So we got it. Between Amy and I think you have your answer, right?
I think Amy more than you, buddy. I mean, you just kind of chatted a bunch about NFTs and hostages and...
Hey.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking the person who matters.
Yeah, you're asking the boss, aren't you? Well, we'll find out at the end of the round who she's giving points to. I'd like the mystery of it. Yeah. What was it? 28 million points the other week someone has. Yeah, right. So if you haven't heard this story, that last story, we may be off to a rocky start with these ones. Can even more obscure now. God. Right. CZ is looking to ameliorate, which I love that word. I don't know, but you're a wordsmith as well, Amy. Ameliorate. But CZ, as in the main guy from Binance, is looking to ameliorate Binance's relationships with international governments. And so what they're doing, they're seeking funding from sovereign states and establishing, well, basically a global base of world domination, or like a world headquarters, if you will. But my question, and a very simple one, so stab in the dark if you don't know, but where will CZ's evil layer be? What country has he chose? And I'll give you a clue.
Salvador.
El Salvador. No, good guess, but unfortunately not. I was going to say clue, it's not the dark side of the moon, because that's where zombie robot Hitler lives, apparently. In joke, I'm doing lots of Alex Jones stuff. Too much Alex Jones stuff. I think I'm getting a bit weird.
What country?
Not El Salvador. Think where do
Spanish island, perhaps?
Ooh, no, unfortunately, no. I mean, it's a guess,
Are we considering, for the purpose of this podcast, Miami to be a country?
No. But no? I mean, no.
Damn it!
I'll give you a clue.
We can make it, but it wouldn't be true.
This country, it's a bit of a haven for evil international tax evasion companies.
Bahamas, Bermuda, Isle of Man, Cayman Islands.
I mean,
Did it become a competition of who knows the most?
I was going to say this is going to make for fantastic
who knows the most
audio
about tax
content.
evasion?
I think we have a title. Yeah, Eugene and the tax evasion. Confession. No. Closer to me. Go on, one more guess each.
Isle of Man.
No, guess a country.
That already.
Luxembourg.
No, Eugene, you've had all your guesses. If this was a catch, yeah.
I know all of them.
I know all the countries.
I'm really learning a lot about European geography recently. So it's not my forte. I really thought that I could take a train to Ireland, and apparently you can't. So
you can in your dream. Yes.
I mean, to be fair, it sounds like you can get a train from France over to the UK, so it does kind of seem like it makes sense. But no, unfortunately not. But I mean, you've just said the right country, so I'm going to take that, and I'll probably edit it in to make someone sound. It's Ireland. That's where all that. I mean, Google
let's get a clear soundbite of this. It's Ireland.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh my god, amazing.
Oh, how did you know that, Amy? Sorry, guys. I forgot to mention, the only way I could get Amy to come on is if it was a bit of a fix and,
Yeah.
No, awesome.
I got to do some reading on tax evasion in Ireland.
Damn, the one tax evasion state you didn't know.
Yeah.
Great stuff. Yeah, I mean, I was going to write an Irish joke, but there's too many. And I'm not a
I was just there. I was in Dublin. Literally a week ago. Yeah, I've been to Glasgow on COP26. I've been to Ireland, where the only thing I remember is the rain and the clouds. There was nothing else visible at that time.
Rain, clouds, and a few drunk people on hills.
Before you travel?
Say again?
You don't learn all the taxes policy of a country before you travel there?
I certainly do, and as a U.S. citizen, I am subject to taxes on any income, no matter what country it's generated in. So why do I care?
Yeah.
It's taxable
we don't do
anyway.
Financial advice, but we do tax evasion advice.
No, we only advise on optimization, never on evasion.
Is it practically the only country that that practically enforces laws on other countries?
Ireland.
What?
I mean,
what?
No, US.
No, US taxes its citizens' income no matter where on Earth or beyond Earth it's generated. So, for example, if your taxable base happens to be on the moon, you're still liable to pay US government.
And if
that's how it works.
What if it's a state that doesn't take taxes at all?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the source of income is, unless you are, pay attention, working for the United Nations, the World Bank, or the International Monetary Fund, in which case your income is specifically excluded from your US taxable base. You are liable on any other income. Even if you take a tip as a waiter in a restaurant, or if you make a crypto gazillion by issuing tokens, you're still liable.
This kind of explains why you were a waiter with the UN then. So you're saying you did a waiting busboy gig with the UN for the tax evasion, tax optimization.
Look, there are strategies and strategies. Right.
Yeah, this is my normal job. After how you behaved in that restaurant the other day, I so want you to do a shift as a waiter, my friends. That was brilliant. Yeah,
thank you. I got you food on the table. Right?
Hey, we got that meat. That video of me and you eating that meat is it's glorious.
For those who are not in, we're talking about a restaurant that refused to serve food. Now, what was I to do?
As someone who used to work in the catering industry, you're talking about a restaurant who on a Tuesday night had 120 crazy crypto and gambling conference people turn up and start stamping on the tables, going, "We want meat." And they have 3 chefs in the kitchen, and the guys
let's restore the truth here.
And
Let's restore the truth. The language of the chant. What? What do we want? Food!
Can we restore the truth?
Want it now?
Can we restore the truth, Eugene? Didn't you eat a piece of steak and hide the plate under the table and go, "Where's my food?"
Shamed. Stamping on the I'd forgot about that.
As I was saying,
I don't know.
Where's my steak? So you just said it. Where's my plate then? Prove it. Eugene, why have you got sauce on your trousers?
this is not the sauce.
Yeah,
sauce.
Brilliant stuff, man. Right, should we have another question?
You should just have your own podcast.
Yeah. Eugene, start a Bill Burr style podcast where you just rant, man. 1 hour of Eugene monologuing. That'd be I'd buy that. I'd buy that all day. Right, apologies. Yeah, there was a right. Question three. Sticking with the Dark Overlord again, CZ. CZ isn't shady. He's just frustrating. Sort of, says Binance's recent tweet. Why? So why did Binance put out a tweet to the effect of, CZ isn't shady, he's just frustrating?
What?
You big crypto. What? I'm very good at finding the obscure stories, guys, so again, don't beat yourself up too much if you haven't heard this.
Well, the word was seedy, not seedy.
Shady. So
shady.
Shady. Yeah.
CZ is not shady, just frustrated.
Seedy. Yeah. So
frustrating.
Yes.
Frustrating.
Frustrating.
So CZ from Binance got into a bit of a beef on Twitter. And Binance, the official
and somebody
Binance
said you are shady, and the answer is no.
Yeah,
we are frustrated.
No, so
frustrating.
Yeah, so who said
frustrating?
Yeah, so who said CZ is shady and why?
Irish government.
Yes, good one, but no, unfortunately not.
Somebody forgot he still existed.
Yes. I wish people had kind of forget this guy has such influence right now. I mean, but yeah, biggest kind of crypto influencer, loudmouth in the space right now.
The biggest?
Yeah. Come on, this is
Elon
about
Musk.
finance.
Yeah, I'm sure I heard
Elon
that
Musk,
right.
okay.
Otherwise, I'm just transferring. Say it one more time so I can cut it together, Noam.
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk, yay! Woo!
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't supposed to be an answer, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, you were just thinking out loud, weren't you? Well, I think that's how we've got most of the answers so far. Yeah, it is Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I'll give you the details of the story. There was a recent upgrade to the Doge wallets, which wasn't maybe the most efficient. Binance had to suspend withdrawals because they have to upgrade all their wallets. So, ever clear, diplomatic Elon got on Twitter and said, Binance, that's shady. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I did have a bad joke about Elon saying your mum's a Ponzi here, but yeah, let's leave that there. So.
Man, there's nothing you can throw at Noam that he wouldn't know. So that's proof.
You just need to have faith in your answers, Noam. You've got this, buddy. You've got this. And right on that note, shall I wet my palate while Dionne gives us some scores, some points. So let's see what's going on.
Well,
I gave Eugene a point because I loved how he could name all the countries in the world. And Noam and Amy are on 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well deserved. That's right.
How very sporting of you, Eugene. Yeah. that wasn't the words I was expecting then. But
Yeah.
Are you being polite because it's Amy's first time on the show? That's what.
No, all I'm saying, it's very hard to beat me,
sportsmanship.
and they could, and they managed it. So yeah.
I love that. It's very hard to beat me. Brilliant. Right, next one was the game we played when we were live in Malta the other day, Eugene. I enjoyed this one. 8 out of 10 crypto kitties. So there are 2 types of people in this world. Those who make grand, sweeping generalization about the types of people in the world, and the rest of you guys. So this round is all about statistics, facts, and figures, which are, well, like I say, pretty much useless. They're only good for 2 things. They make statisticians. They get statisticians paid, and, well, they keep me and Jimmy Carr in the job. So if you come over to the UK, there's a UK TV show I'm plagiarizing very heavily here. Thank you, Jimmy. Another famous tax evader.
Tax optimization.
I mean, if Jimmy Carr was going to sue me, he's got a lot more to go on than the name of the show. Right. So, like I say, this is just some nice kind of statistics about what's going on in cryptocurrency or comparisons to normal stuff. So, first one for you. According to my Twitter feed, a Cambridge University study, in October 2020, what percentage, so October 2020, what percentage of the world were active identity verified cryptocurrency users? So just for parity, October 2020. What percentage of the entire world? Yeah, so of the world population in, like I say, roughly a year ago now.
Right?
Sorry?
Human only.
Human only, of course, yes. I mean, all those aardvark crypto
Well, what do you
users
mean?
out
Dolphins suddenly don't count?
You're on about Mr. Gox, aren't you? Oh, you're so good
My
at these
dog
callback
invests
jokes.
in crypto.
Come on! Why be so unfair?
Yeah. I keep my ledger around my cat's neck just in case.
And all words in it are the same word. Cat.
Oh, damn. Eugene. Damn it. I'm going to get hacked again. Now I can't pay my taxes. Damn. Oh, sorry, tax man. Just the way it goes, isn't it? You know, can't pay taxes on what you ain't got.
So my answer would be 0.1%.
0.1%.
Oh, what?
That's too much. That's far too much.
Ooh,
That's too
no,
much? Wait,
so-
what?
0.1% out of the entire world.
Out of the entire world population, yeah, how many people have been like KYC'd basically as being a cryptocurrency user? Or KYC'd or AML'd or are like openly somewhere on record?
Don't even have internet, so how could it be so much?
Well, I mean, I'm surprised you don't. There was a guy a couple of years back who managed to send Bitcoin using old school radio waves, which was very cool. I'm not sure it's very efficient in some sort of apocalyptic situation, but
Morse code, right? Morse code allows you to do that.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, anything where you can transmit like a form of digital information, I suppose. But yeah,
it doesn't depend on internet.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to transmit it to all the validators and
internet.
Yeah, but no one said you should use internet.
Making it too damn easy.
I mean, I was really gonna say like 20%, so
20%.
Probably vary up.
Oh.
Do we average?
Well, no, I'll let them fight it out. I mean, no, Amy, what's your team answer? So we've got 20 versus a lot.
Can someone tell me how many people in the world are there?
7 billion.
Ooh, so at the time there was 7.8 billion, which took me a long time to get the chart to hold still to go 7.8.
They keep coming out, so you don't know the actual number as of the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
1%.
1%.
Yeah, I would go with that.
All right, so Eugene 0.1, Amy and Noam 1%. Noam, you should have took the leadership again. Confidence, my man. Confidence. It was 0.012% of the world. That's it. That's it. Now, Eugene, you're off by a factor of 10 as well, my friend.
No, but I'm the closest answer.
Well, yeah,
Therefore,
I suppose we got to give someone points, but come on. I wouldn't be too proud. I'm joking. But yeah, I mean, like it was 12 months ago, so I expect the figures going to heavily increase this year. But like only 101 million people were verified active crypto users.
That means I'm exactly on the spot today. If it grew since then, right? A year, a lot of people.
Wow.
So
Yeah. I mean, this time next year, if I'm asking a question in hindsight and we like do some sort of is, was, is kind of situation, I'll give you a point. How's that, my man? Excellent.
Fine. I'll pull my pencil out.
Right, we're getting serious
Just
now.
some quick
Serious,
math
he's
here.
got his pencil out. Yeah.
I don't know, but somehow
You don't trust my math. I used a calculator and everything now. I promise.
Carry the one.
Oh, that's what. Oh. I should have taken the socks off as well.
For some reason, I thought that 1% out of 8 billion is like 1 million. I don't know why. Don't ask.
wait a minute.
So yeah.
Wait a minute. You from the cryptography world? You should be able to memorize 20 12-word key phrases.
Yeah, I want to know what pi is to a figure of 100.
12. Why 2012? What does it mean 2012? There's no such number.
I can only remember 2.
You put him
Which
into a
means-
conversational vortex.
Yeah, yeah. You go a factor up. So that's why.
Yeah, of course. That's all we have to do. Factors, of course. Yeah, but roughly 101 million out of 7.8 billion should give you about 0.012%, according to my calculator I've had since high school. No, a joke. Right, next one. So very approximately, you're going to hate my math on this next one because that was pretty accurate compared to this next one, buddy. But yeah, very approximately.
Guys, I apologize, but let's round up. Yeah, for bad math.
If you enjoy math and grown men arguing,
wait a minute. What
This podcast is
percentage?
for you.
What percentage is 100 million out of 10 billion?
that would be
100
point.
million,
Yeah.
10 billion.
Noah, give us the answer, please.
Listen, I'm an editor for a reason.
Yeah, you would cut this part, I'm guessing.
I talk for a living, so I don't have to math.
Yeah. I mean, what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to get the countdown
No,
clock. Sound
what's the answer?
Go on now, go
on. Like 10
well.
times. Yeah.
What's the question?
No.
100 million out of 10 billion. What percentage?
100 million out of 10 billion. I come up with a blank. I don't know why.
You feel like it's a trick question.
I give you the answer. It's exactly 1%.
I tell you what, Eugene, if I give
Sure,
you a
that
point,
sounds
can we
right.
move on? can we stop shaming my terrible math because it just gets worse from here, man.
Let's go.
100 million.
So we did
100
win.
million is 1%.
Yeah, so 101 million out of 7.8 is, yeah, all right, Eugene was right. Fine, I didn't carry the 1. Whatever, fine.
I'm still the closest to the answer.
You know,
Proves
I don't
my
care. I'm
point.
gonna,
I mean-
this
I
is
mean-
my podcast. I'm going to cut all of this and make me sound clever, Eugene. So no. The benefits of writing and editing and doing the dancing yourself. Yeah, you beat your chest all you want. Well, I'm just going to put me saying the wrong answer at the start, so you're wrong. The wrong right answer, not the wrong answer. Yeah. What she said. Right. Next one. Very approximately. What percentage of global cybercrime losses or costs were attributable or linked to cryptocurrency in 2020? And while you guys talk, I'm going to check my math.
And I'm gonna give my answer and then go get the coffee. 50% is my answer.
Oh.
Yeah.
50% just related to crypto?
Well-
That's too high.
No, it's not. I'm not sure because I mean, wait, let me translate the word. I don't. I forgot the word.
Of all cybercrime, that's too
every
high.
ransom attack
Yeah.
is paid using crypto. So that
well-
does raise
Oh.
everything.
Well, we're talking, in 2020. So again, these stats are very hard to
Okay.
collect. So overall in 2020, what percentage of cybercrime was linked or had any kind of connection to cryptocurrency?
I think only 25.
Wait, does crypto ransom count? I mean, if you ransom a company
Yes.
and
Why
ask
not? Why
for
not?
payment in crypto,
It's crime, right?
Yeah.
and it's crypto,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you think more than
Okay.
25% still?
yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I mean, cybercrime, you usually sell something, and you would probably want to get paid in crypto.
Well, yeah. So again, I'm going to put you out in misery while she triple checks my math.
What's the last number?
I
go with 70%.
You're in good hands there. What was that number?
70? No way.
No, right. You're all off.
So give
You're
your
way
own
off.
answer and we'll average out.
Okay, I say 25.
Okay.
That means we have to average at 50.
Right,
We're both
so
50.
The
No, not
figures I
50,
got for this
70 and
guy.
25, it's like
Just give me the last one.
95, 20, 50 something, 40 something, 47.5. We go
Okay.
with 47.5%.
Right, so what we say is 75 and 50 was that? Where were these?
No,
No.
50 and
No, the average.
47.5.
50 and 7.
He is 50 and we are 47.5.
That's just wrong, isn't it?
Is it? Have I got it the wrong
Other
way
way
around?
around,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I'm in good hands. I'm in good hands here, guys. I tell you. I think I'm right, though. Right. I think I'm right. And it's my bloody show, so nah. Right. So the numbers I managed to Google and find, and it was actually through a proper study, so apparently these are real numbers, was you had out of over $1 trillion, which is what cybercrime cost the world in 2020, apparently, which is no one really knows, but closest estimate was over $1 trillion. So I went with 1 trillion. Of that, $1.9 billion could be connected directly to crypto. So you're talking no, but yes, we have the same answer. 0.002%.
See?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
so we
my-
win because we said 47.5, which is lower than 50.
Hey, there we go. You're just going prices right.
By an immaterial factor. By an immaterial factor.
I'll be honest, for people who work in the financial industry, I think we all lost thanks to that question. No one's going to trust my math on anything again, are they?
You're going to do your magic, though, and everyone's going to sound incredibly clever.
We will.
But you.
Assuming no one's watching live on YouTube right now. But yeah. So anyway, third one, which was much easier math. Right. So they bought a coin and they liked it. I chose this one just so I could say that. They bought a coin and they liked it. About 5% of them anyway. But what percentage of US first-time crypto novices didn't like joining the crypto wave in 2020?
Whoa.
All the US investors who got into crypto in 2020, 5% of them liked it. How many of them didn't like it in this survey, basically?
This is a trick
Well,
I
question.
hate the word
It's
survey.
probably not 95. so-
95%.
You guys, you catch on quick, didn't you? Hey, sure. It wouldn't be much of a final question if it was 95, would it?
Yeah. But you can never know in this show.
Yeah, I suppose it was a double bluff.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you're just making throwing a dice to decide how many levels are you going to do it. How many levels are double off?
Yeah, pretty much. I just make things up as I go along. It's like I have my tungsten cube which decides everyone's fate, basically. Don't tell her.
So you're saying 5% liked, 5% liked getting into crypto?
Yeah, 5% of them bought a coin and they liked it. Yeah.
That's
I told you.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, there's a hidden something in what he's saying.
Neutral area.
Yeah.
This is something about they liked it.
I just like to sing the questions. That was literally it. There's no connection to actual Katy Perry. Is that Katy?
Okay, I'm gonna say 60%.
60 or 60.
60% didn't like it. But the question is, what does it mean to not like? I mean,
I mean,
never mind the shitcoins philosophy hour.
5%
if not everyone who didn't like it doesn't like it. I mean, 5% liked it.
No,
Take
you're
it in turns,
overthinking
guys. Yeah. I'm not going to be able to edit this into anything.
And the rest, 95%, liked it very much. 5% liked it, and 95 liked it very much.
Oh.
I don't think that's how that works.
Yeah, it'd be a beautiful survey, and I think the question might have been a bit
0%.
biased. When you got into crypto, did you like it or fucking
love
it?
it?
Or love it.
Right, I'm going to stop all this
crypto
crazy
investments are pretty. Pretty investments doesn't make a lot of sense these days. So it should be more people that didn't like it.
Says the cryptography sub-governance leader. Cryptocurrency
We
makes
don't
no
buy
sense.
tokens.
No,
We don't buy tokens. We're not the DeFi one.
Right. So I'll
We
put
just
you out your
do.
misery, guys. The actual answer here was 5% of them liked it, 4% of them didn't, apparently. I mean, that's very strange. There's not much. I didn't smudge the paper.
I think there's a bias here. I think there's a bias
What
that
kind of
the other
kind of
people
math
just
it is?
didn't answer, right?
So there's only 9%.
You two are great for comic timing.
No, there was some form and only 9% filled it out, I think.
Yeah, that was
if
pretty
we're
much the
talking-
joke I was going to tell.
If we're talking about soft majority voting, you should have said so.
Yeah,
We could have
apparently.
gotten into discussing Byzantine tolerant, fault tolerant protocols.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
What kind of poll was this? Who conducted this poll? Like BuzzFeed or something?
Yeah.
Does it really matter? My actual joke.
Maybe it
was-
was your dog. Amy's dog conducted that.
Right, this is the biggest build-up to a terrible joke ever. But apparently, the other 91% were either too busy driving Lambos or making Big Macs to answer the question. Hey,
Mostly the Lambos.
who would do
though,
this
right?
for fun? You can ask a question, of course.
What were their answers on that last one? They just kept shouting numbers.
We all lost. And, you do it. Right, go on. Tell us some points. Make something up.
Right. Well, Eugene's on 3. 3.
Yes.
And Noam and Amy are on 5.
Woohoo! I'm not gonna ask lest it changes.
But that's not fair. There are 3 of them, and I'm only one. There are 3 of them. There's Amy, there's Noam, and there's Amy's dog. I'm only one.
You're right. Extra point
Yeah.
for the dog.
Actually, you have 2
yeah, you've just undone yourself.
Actually, I think we have another Amy in our team.
What?
Who?
The dog?
You?
Dog.
No, Dionne.
Dog's name is also Amy.
Do you have an Amy in there?
Dionne's middle name, yeah. Yes, Amy. Dionne, Amy. Yeah.
Wait,
Right.
you're naming dogs after Dionne's middle name? What am I missing?
Yeah, I didn't realize you two had met. I didn't know you were so close.
Yeah.
Right. At the risk of very, very how do you do this? I was expecting Utsav to be here. See, my plan was because Noam, you're brilliant, but you're a nice guy, ain't you? And the problem is, I don't want to corrupt you. Let me turn my mic a little bit. We don't want to corrupt young Noam. And our final, I nearly forgot. I made a quick bonus round for you all guys. So bonus round, and I'm going to cut a little bit of sound effects into this for the actual show, but very quick answers for you. Roughly, how many standard measures of rum did Ben manage to drink during a 45-minute live show in the last episode?
Ooh. Wait,
The
how many
answer may
standard
surprise you.
what?
Standard measures. So if you're in a UK pub, it's 25 mils.
Okay.
In Malta, there's no such thing.
Bearing in mind the barman there did not pour standard measures, but we're going.
The answer is no, because he was not drinking rum; he was drinking gin.
No, Dionne was Dionne's the rum, the gin drinker. Yeah, there was a very fine rum behind that bar.
20.
20. Yeah. Have you seen the size of it?
Well, wait, did he walk home or crawl?
No, unfortunately, well, as it goes, me and Dionne were the last ones there, still talking to people at I think about 4:30 that afternoon, 5.
You mean to each other?
No, it was every time we tried to walk away, people were like, hey.
If you were the last ones, what people you were talking to?
I do my best deals when I'm blind face drunk, my friends. And yeah, it was a beautiful thing. I think pretty much everyone who was still there at about 5 o'clock at that conference was a little 2 sheets to the wind, as we say. So.
5 a.m. Sissies.
Yeah, I get you. You're hardcore, you are, buddy. But yes, we do not condone drinking or drugs. And obviously, this is just a soft drink, guys. So, have fun.
And this is coffee.
Exactly. Right, so I don't know what everyone's guesses were. Then we got 20, and we had a very silly answer from Eugene. The actual answer was I would have accepted either more than Ben can remember, or Dionne says between 9 and 12 shots of rum I managed to do in 45 minutes. So for anyone who listened to the last episode, I'm sorry.
He underestimated you.
Microphone was a little bit.
I overestimated you.
Yeah, we really are.
But yes,
you keep surprising us, Ben.
Again, for a skinny guy, I stand up for a long time, apparently.
Your voice is too loud for such a skinny guy.
It's all this hair. It gives me my power. That's what it is, buddy. It's like a microphone. Right, our last round, as I was kind of half saying before I remembered there was a bonus round. Noam, I believe you might want to, how should we do this? Should we flip the tables on Dionne? Or do you want to sort of show off and come back to us in a couple of minutes? Maybe go make yourself a tea, a coffee. It's up to you, my friend.
I could use a cup of tea.
Yeah, all righty. No, you come back to us in about 5 or 6 minutes, my friends. All right. Great stuff. Right, so Amy, that may have filled you with dread. Why is Noam? Why is my teammate abandoning me? She thinks she's.
Can I join in a little bit because I don't know the answers.
I was gonna say if you want to, you may need to go into another room so we don't get a horrible echo on things, or you can just kind of shout. Yeah. It's up to you. All right, Dionne wants to play along as well. So we got 3 people in this. Right, so I haven't even bothered to write an intro for this week, but crypto innuendo. It's our final round where we like to get a little bit, we've got to know each other by now. We're
a little bit leaky.
A little bit leaky, a little bit, yeah, exactly. Basically, I've got 2 questions. Hopefully, you guys will manage to give me one answer, and well, let's see where it goes from there, basically. So, just for an explanation, if you've not, this started off as a very posh word game, Amy, called Crypto Manto. Unfortunately, crypto people are degens, so the only answers that anyone actually got were the cryptocurrency ones and the weird, sex pun ones. So that's what this game is. We smash cryptocurrency words and sex puns together, and then hopefully people will learn a cryptocurrency word as well as something they didn't want to.
Or just laugh at us.
Yeah, exactly.
Am I gonna learn some British sex puns today?
Oh,
You will learn something that you can never unlearn.
Exactly. This
I'm
is
just a good Canadian girl, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my mum
So you
watches
say.
this, so
You
yeah.
say.
The illusions are gone by the end of this. Yes, but I mean, this is the most international British pub quiz I think there's ever been. So that's pretty much where we're going with this.
All right.
Just as an example, a nice soft, easy one. There was a big delayed proof of stake or delegated proof of stake cryptocurrency network, which overlaps with the act of taking all your clothes off in a kind of dancing fashion. I've said that the wrong way round, but if you smash them together, you would end up with a strip teasos. Hey, so teasos, the cryptocurrency, a strip tease. There we go. That's as complicated as it gets. Yeah. I think you've got the idea as the
nothing
wordsmith.
Canadian about that, so it should be okay.
Hey, no, to be fair, Canada and Britain, we both, there's a very dry sense of humour, I think, between the countries. So I know, I don't know what international relations are like, but I think we're improving them here. That's what I aim to do with this show.
You mean you're friends with Canada suddenly now?
Yeah. I mean, not that I'm after a visa or anything soon. Tax.
Just tax evasion.
Yeah. Mr. Benjamin Bateman is coming.
Was arrested for tax optimization schemes upon entering Ireland.
Exactly. You just keep going back and forth between other people's sofas, and they never know where to send the letters. I think that's a good tactic, isn't it, Eugene?
That's right. Or you can buy your own submarine, and live happily ever under.
Try and do a John McAfee.
And they can never serve you. So,
yeah, you know our hopes of being sued for this show, Eugene. I think the only person coming after us after this is the tax man. But it's all something. Right,
he's coming anyway.
No, I met some very lovely ladies out in Malta who are going to help me be a real human being. So yes, right. I'm on.
Dionne, did you hear that?
She's the one who hired them for me. She was like, here's the email address. Yeah. It's like, take him, bring him back a real boy. No, right.
Yeah, grow up.
The thing is, she's got a punchline in her head that no one else knows. So yeah, that's the beauty of working with her.
Oh, man.
Right, anyway, our first one. So, like I say, one half cryptocurrency term, the other half something a little bit dirty. This one's got a nice Thanksgiving feel to it. The shorthand name for a mathematical process of problem solving. So think a bit of code, a bit of mathematical problem solving code, overlapping with the nickname, which refers to both a turkey and the act of fellatio upon a man. You can't do fellatio upon a woman. I'm trying to be clever and sounding really dumb.
Ooh.
So what's the first one? You have a bit of code which solves a problem. It's
algorithm.
Yeah, so the shorter version of that is an
algo,
yeah. And then this overlaps with a nickname for a turkey. Think what noise it makes.
I'll gobble gobble.
Are you coming through? Could you hear her then in the back?
Yeah.
Yep. Owl gobble. Owl gobble gobble. Yeah, there we go. Points all round.
Canada rules.
Canada.
Me.
See, this doesn't work if you're playing and keeping the score. But yeah, we're past that. Right.
I think Emmy lied to us. I think her pet is not a dog. It's a turkey.
It's a turkey.
Mr. Gobbles. Right. Next one for you. A very special, I don't know why very, but a special type of validator node on some networks, which have extra functions compared to normal validator nodes. So node being the clue word there. And this overlaps with, and again, this is a very new thing to me. Perhaps I'm showing my prudishness. A sort of gum guard shield thing, which helps protect the ladies' areas when receiving the favor in return, I assume.
A mouth guard?
Yeah.
God,
what?
Thank God it's not just me who hasn't heard of this. It's a real thing, apparently. But yeah, there's like... Yeah,
to protect you from what?
Well, I mean, yeah. Turkey's mouths have many kind of, yeah. Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta practice some more.
Right, so let's go. Suddenly there are options available to me.
Can you do this remotely?
Yeah, I'll send you some links to buy after this, buddy.
Yeah.
Right, so the first one, what's a special node on a network called?
Rust.
Like a control, a Rust node is very special. I'm not sure. But no, like a Dash, I think used to have so you'd have kind of like minor league node and you'd have master node. Yeah, I think you both kind of muttered that at the same time. And no one's going to get this if you haven't heard of the freaking thing. Like I say, this was new to me. The sort of gum guard thing which protects ladies' areas when receiving oral pleasure is called a dental dam. Dionne's Googling right now. Yeah, but so if you overlap, you end up with a master no dental dam, which I quite liked as a wordplay. A master no dental dam. Beautiful.
Master no dental dam.
And who says this show isn't highbrow?
Sounds like Notre Dame de Paris.
It sounds like what?
Notre Dame.
Oh, okay.
Notre Dame de Paris.
Notre Dame Paris. I can't do accents when I'm trying. Yeah, we were actually there not long before that fire, which was quite weird. Like not that close before the fire, obviously. Yeah. But right. So we're coming to the end. Let's see another one. Right. When a coin or token launches and the team start collecting block rewards before like everything's officially publicly released, it's kind of an alternative to an ICO. They call it a pre-something. So a pre-something. And this overlaps with the name for someone who enjoys the erotic company of the deceased. I apologize. I just read that. I got that out of my mouth as quick as I could.
Necrophilics, you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, so thank you for getting that. Everyone knows necrophilia, but what's the first part, guys?
What is it?
Everyone's got a friend, haven't they? Get out that graveyard, John. So I'm thinking if I have any real friends called John now, and if I do, I'm sorry, I wasn't. Yeah. There's one in particular I was thinking of.
Honestly. Okay.
Right. So when it's usually a proof of work network. Yeah, I said that right the first time. Like I say, the team or people might start mining the coins. I've given all the words away there.
Pre-mine.
Yay! So overlap them.
Pre-necrophilic.
Pre-my necrophiliac. Yes. I'm so glad I've got another wordy person on the show.
And what does Encyclopedia Britannica say about that word?
Nothing till about half an hour after I finish this show and I go edit. Right, final one for you. So we've had something really gross there, something weird, something gross, and something kind of silly. Someone who sells their precious coins at every small move in the market is said to be as opposed to
anti-hodler, as opposed to hodler.
Yeah, think about these, but and while you're thinking about the second part, the act of giving someone pleasure with your digits. I'm trying not to do this without giving away all the words in the answer, but it's a very simple one. Finger, Jesus, love. So that's it. Wow. Finger. You realise we're in the only country in the world which uses the word finger as a verb.
Oh.
And bottle as well, but that's a different story.
Repeat the question.
The question is, first part, a person who sells their cryptocurrency at every move, they're said to have a wig
bladder.
As opposed to diamond. A weak platter. You two overestimate how rude I actually am, I think. Right, I'm drunk. It was called a weak hand job. That was it. It was nice and simple. Yeah, it was nice and tame, that one, guys. We did the necrophilia, bell charts again. We have to come down at the end.
Yeah,
you know?
even when you disappoint us, Ben, you're kind of fun.
With a weak hand job, I disappoint you. I can deal with that, my friend. Oh, that was almost like we
Dionne, for the record, I would have also gone with weak fingering.
Well, everyone's happy. Me and you, we've all made friends tonight. Hey, let's exchange numbers, see where it goes. No, everybody loses.
I'm only 3,000 miles from Canada. So that's it.
You don't know the connection.
Yeah,
why not? Hey, let's all look. Can we have some scores and get over before this degenerates even further?
We have Eugene's on 5. Yeah.
Hi, Noam. He's back. That was perfect timing, I hope. Unless unfortunately you had to overlap with any of that. He's
here for the prize.
These people. Ugh.
Right, we have Eugene's on 5. Noam and Amy are on 7. And I'm on 2. I'm on 2.
Hey,
record for me.
Wait, but if Dionne and I combine have 7, and then Amy and Noah have a 7, we have a tie.
Tie. The other week and us didn't have a tiebreaker.
Oh, yeah.
Right, come on. All right, we'll give a nice soft tiebreaker, right? I want to make sure, like, Noam, are you there, my friend? To be a nice soft tiebreaker.
Noam,
can you hear me?
It's his dog.
His dog's pressing
His dog
keyboards.
is stepping in.
Right, well, yeah, you're on your...
I have to tiebreaker myself.
Tiebreaker moment. I want to know... Yeah. Here we go. We're going straight to it. At this exact moment, according to CoinGecko, what is the dollar price of Bitcoin? Closest guess wins.
I literally have no idea.
54,872.
Oh, Eugene, 54,872. Amy?
Oh my god, I literally have no idea.
Oh, that means you're in this for the long term. That's a good sign.
35.
Oh, if only we could buy Bitcoin again for 35. Oh, geez, guy. If Bitcoin was at 35 grand, this podcast would be.
Okay,
we'd all just answer some questions. It's 58,866 according to my feed right now. So even Eugene was a little pessimistic. I mean, I don't do FA or fundamental analysis, but we've had a good day, guys. We're 4% up on the day on good old Bitcoin. So hopefully that'll feed off to the rest of the market. And again, by the time our Shitcoins podcast comes out, Amy, I think we're going to educate a few people on the wider market opportunities, I hope.
Excellent.
Anyway, yeah, brilliant.
No financial advice is given here to ruin your life.
No, again, as our website feed says, we don't do financial advice. And if you're taking our advice, you probably should examine your life choices, guys. I mean, we're very silly people, but... we all have fun. It depends how you value your wealth. I mean, this is what I do for a job.
And this has been our host, Ben.
Hey, thank you. Thank you to Amy Tom, editor at Hacker Noon and host of the awesome podcast. And winner Eugene and Dionne, apparently. Sorry, Amy, you got kicked to the post by pure luck and fate. That means though you'll have to come back on again if you'll be so kind.
He had the victory with the weak finger.
There you go. You won with your weak fingering, apparently. So everyone's happy.
Great.
But yes, I mean, we've got our last episode of Series 2 coming up next week, guys. And then we'll be coming back around about January, February time, I think. We need some time off for Christmas to review what's going on, all that kind of stuff.
Very cool,
Make some improvements, do a little... Hey, right.
And
bye, guys. Thank you ever much so much.
Wake up with some as well.
Yeah,
wake him up.
It's like 2 a.m. where he is. So.
Wake him up.
His dinner's burning. No,
otherwise, he and Maria are closer. They're going to start their own podcast in Thailand and India.
Imagine if we started franchises, that'd be brilliant. I wouldn't mind. So again, I'm an anarchist. If you want to start your own NeverMind the Shitcoins franchise, you can contact
in the
one.
rich man's world.
What was in that coffee? Who knows? I want some though.
Drink coffee, stay healthy.
Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Noam, unfortunately, you got pipped at the post by a lucky guess on Bitcoin, but we'll do this again sometime, my friend. Thank you ever so much, everyone. Have a good evening.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Let's click the buttons in the right order. Yeah.